show you at least. Nice.
And stop and refuel this homemade beef stew. It's actually going to go in here, which is pretty good. Y'all don't know nothing about this homemade beef stew. Has a lot of red beans and rice, stewed beef, onions, little baby carrots. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel's Fair Hall Direct Edition. And today I'm kicking it old school, man. I got a comic book haul. So without further ado, you know what I'm saying, let's get into it. But you know how we do. Before we get into the video, let's get a word from our sponsor. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by my fake Darth Maul from China. Also with us, the great Darth Maul from China, or the fake Darth Maul from China. Another sponsor of this channel is Lips by Kimmy. Lipsbykimmy.com has all kind of makeup, lip gloss, all the accessories that you need to make your wife or girlfriend happy. So if you can, go and check that website out. It's called Lips by Kimmy. Alright, let's get into the video. Okay, so comic book peeps, you know it's been a long time since I actually was able to hit the comic book shop. I mean, it's been some months. It's at least been about 3 or 4 months. And the reason why is because I've been buying, hardcovers and all kind of stuff. The IDW collection, I've actually been buying those online from Amazon. So I didn't take a break from it. I did read The Death of Donatello, and it was very good, that book. And we'll review that later. But right now, let's get into some comic books. You ready? Here's the stack. Look how thick it is. Let's see. Can I show you this side? Yeah, I can show you this side. All right. Let's go. Okay, so I was missing this book. This is The Curse of the Mutants, the first book. It's always harder to catch the first book. So with this haul, it was a lot of number ones. I couldn't really get into to boxes and really dig for some. I knew I'd have found some grails, but I was kind of being rushed out of the comic book shop because I had some stuff I had to do today. But yeah, I found this one. This is Adi Gradoff, The Curse of the Mutants, and this actually will finish off my Curse of the Mutants run, which is very cool. So maybe on the next video I'll show you the full. It starts with the saga, and then it's like 1 through 5 or something like that. One of the covers is Wolverine versus Blade, so very cool. All right, but that's Curse of Mutants number 1. Okay, and so speaking of Adi Gradoff, we also have a beautiful Clayton Crane cover. This is Spider-Man Unmasked, the sensational Spider-Man back from the Civil War back in the day. But anytime I see a Clayton Crane cover, most likely I'm going to pick it up because Clayton Crane is one of my favorite artists of all time, as well as Adi Gradoff. So it's crazy that I have both of them like right next to each other in this video. But it's a cool, beautiful, beautiful, sensational Spider-Man cover. So very awesome. And what would this channel be if I didn't show you a Harley Quinn? I bought this Harley Quinn number 40 for $1. But what I plan on doing in the future is I plan on just go ahead and buying the Harley Quinns, the deluxe editions. So that's what I'm planning on doing, is just buying her hardcovers and getting all her volumes and hardcovers instead of missing 1 or 2. The only thing I really plan on collecting from Harley Quinn is your what's the other covers? It's not Amanda Connor. It's the other guy. What's his name? Frank Cho covers. I definitely want to pick up all the Frank Cho covers. But this is a cool Harley Quinn number 40. Killer Croc versus, what is his name? I know his name. Mr. Freeze. So very cool. So as I was digging through the crates, I saw this. This is a cool Deadpool versus X-Force. I thought it was very awesome. Definitely, but it's part 2, so I definitely wanted to at least get part 1. But like I said, when you're in a rush, you kind of can't like really look for stuff. But I plan on going back to the comic shop and really sitting down and really like finessing through all the books. I'll probably plan that for maybe like next Saturday. Go back and really sit down and really look through and grab everything because, like I said, I believe that first Curse of Mutants, that number one was there that long time ago, 4 months ago when I went. But being the fact that I couldn't look through everything, I didn't find it. But I saw a lot of miniseries that were sprinkled throughout the boxes, and it just took for me to just piece the puzzles all together. Plug in the holes, plug in the gaps. So next time I go, I'm going to actually sit down and really look through the crates. But yeah, that's a cool Deadpool versus X Force. Definitely love the cover. Brought me back to the '90s when I was just a over the top comic book fan, which I still am. But this is very cool. So Deadpool versus X Force. Can't wait to get the rest of that run. So speaking of X Force versus Deadpool, I don't think I have this Cable number one, but definitely I am a huge fan of Cable. I have like his Marvel Select, and I have like no, I don't. I don't have his Marvel Select anymore. I have to rebuy it. But I have a bunch of his Legends. I think I got like two or three Legends that are Cables. So definitely one of my favorite characters. Didn't really realize how much I love Cable till I actually like um, got older. Very cool character. Love him and Strife, and he's super powerful. But saying he's has to keep the techno organic virus at bay, so he uses a lot of guns and stuff. And Cable actually is capable of taking down the whole Avengers team. That's how capable Cable is. So he's a very uh, good character. Always thought he reminded me a lot of the Terminator, but very cool. So yeah, that's Cable number one. So now we're getting ready to get into your main events. We got about three of them. You guys ready? Well, I think it's actually four. But let's get into your main events. So I usually like to do indie corners, but I don't have one today. But this is a very cool Warlock and Infinity Watch number one. I think this is my second copy. I've seen this in a couple people videos that say this is going to be like a spec book. I definitely would love to have the first appearance of Warlock, but I'm on my way to being an ultimate collector, and that comes with years of savings and just start to invest in comics. But this is your first main event, which is very cool. So your second main event is actually Black Panther: The Rise of Black Panther number one. I think this is probably going to be a very cool mini series, which I need to get in paperback. Definitely want to get it. Definitely want to read it. Looks awesome, and yeah, can't wait to see what's going on. Wakanda Forever. So I thought I saw this book on somebody's video, but either way, it's still a cool Batman Detective Comics cover. It seems like Batman Detective Comics has like the most awesome covers from like back in the '80s and the '70s or whatnot. So this is from 1988. It's an old school. Definitely love to have this in my collection. Don't care, it's Batman, so anything Batman, I'm definitely gonna get. And yeah, very cool, very cool. Um, nice cover. Definitely love this Batman. So if you know anything about this Batman book, if it's like one of those books I should have been looking out for because I saw it in somebody's video, just let me know. But very cool. Now, out of all the books I bought, they were like $1.25 or maybe a dollar, so I didn't spend that much. But this one I did go ahead and spend the whole $4 on. If you allow my sexy fingers to interrupt your video, this is one of the villains covers, and I don't have that many villains covers that have the hologram. I know it's a bunch of them, and this one is one of the ones that's like not probably like sought after that much. But this is Justice League. I can't really see behind it. I think it's the Justice League, and it has actually have the Secret Society over it. So very cool. I think that's a Mazo. I forget that guy's name. It might be like Copperhead or something. And I definitely don't recall who this guy is that looks like the Joker. I'm not sure. Is that the Joker? No, I don't think that's a Joker, but definitely cool. I know that's a Mazo though, and just awesome. So when I saw it for $3.99, no spine ticks, just beautiful copy. Definitely had to pick it up. So that's your one, two, three, four. Your four main events. But I got something very special for you guys. Let's look at it. So I was just goofing around and looking through the Harley Quinn books. I've started ordering some Harley Quinn books. So I don't know why I bought this. Well, I do know why I bought this, but this is a beautiful Harley Quinn, Volume 5, The Joker's Last Laugh. And the reason why I bought this is only because not $7.97, $3. I could not walk out of that store without buying this for $3. Like, it was just like, okay, Fred, you just have to buy it. Even though you're gonna buy the deluxe edition and you're gonna have that in the deluxe editions, you still have to buy it because it's only $3. So, very cool find, very awesome. Definitely glad to have this. This is probably my first Harley Quinn hardcover that actually I own. I have a lot of her single books, but it's time for me to get her complete collection. And the only way I can do that is not hunting them down one by one, but actually start getting them in hardcovers. And that's what I started doing. I already got one ordering coming to the house. That's probably going to be in the next video or two. And yeah, very awesome. Sorry, guys, no indie corner, but let's do this. And so, once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel's Fred Hall Direct Edition. You girls and guys be safe out there. Remember, words of wisdom, focus on the ones that show you love, and on the ones that don't show you love, hey, we're just going to keep on rolling without them. I pray that you guys be successful in everything that you do, and I will catch you girls and guys later. Be safe out there. Peace.